to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls. And the Bulls will kick it away first. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense will have the first crack at it in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Here's a return from midfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So USF's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw him. And so many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Turning it on. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. The Bulls will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Now he's going to break the pocket. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Bulls. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. On target to the left. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Williams. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Gives it on the option. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Card. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Owls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Beck's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Owls!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And right down the middle. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The sure hands, it's Wagner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. To the air, it's Mendoza. He lets it fly. Makes a grab for a big play. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
They'll run play action. Got out of trouble and throws. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. The Bulls come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Finds his tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job in the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
The screen, he's got wheels. Not going to get there, not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. We'll start this 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. And we'll start the 2nd quarter as they try to hang up the 3 spot. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan State. It's an out.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Motion from the wide receiver. Give to the running back. Hard running there. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
To throw, it's Mendoza. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
To the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fires to the big fella. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
At the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, USA.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's got his man.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. He's going for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. From the gun, looking for a man. Fires into the end zone. Picked off. He's at the 50. Past the 40. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Owls! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And talk about a turn of events. 4th and goal. The defense is able to step up. They're not just going to swat this thing away, force the incompletion and get the offense back on the field. No, they're picking it off, and they're taking it all the way back for a touchdown. If they win this game, you're going to point back to that play right there as the play that made the difference.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accountable.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They'll go right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Caught near the sticks, it's Wagner. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Wideout trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Trying to power it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Bring in the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. And the Owls are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Makes the grab. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Under fire. Turns it on at midfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this second half underway. On the move from inside is 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And the Bulls in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Mendoza. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Catch in the middle, it's Collins. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like...
There he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He wants it all. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to NC State. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Bulls headed quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Pressure coming. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo.
Turning it on. Breaks the tackle.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big...
It's a fumble on the play. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. He's got his man, makes the grab. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And that last completion left him short of the sticks. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got it near midfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Makes the grab. It's Williams. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wagner.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The play action fake. Being aware of the entire situation, maybe you just let that ball go out of bounds, but he makes the catch and he'll lose yardage. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch with these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. It's a draw. He's in open space downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, the running back has it. Runs through the tackle. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quick strike complete. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Bulls looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the hot hand. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides the back on the option, the give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Under fire. Oh, look out, the ball's free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, this defense is able to put out yet another fire in a situation late in the game, David, where they're up. Nice job and great effort creating that turnover.
And it's a great stop by the defense. They drove the ball down the field a little bit. But more importantly now, I gave the ball to my offense. You go finish this thing. We're up. It's late in the game. Now it's your turn to go. You put some points on the board. You take some time away. We can put this thing out of reach.
Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
I I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the 30-yard line on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Here's a heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
And you practice the 2-minute drill all week long, and you dream about making those big plays, and how about this defense coming up big, shutting down this offense. The offense has a chance to go make this a game, maybe go win the football game, and the defense does their job, does their part, makes the big safety, and now receiving the football and putting one nail in the coffin.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Pick.
And they'll take over.
I'm sure these guys are dreamed of this situation. big stage, time winding down, desperately needing a score. Well, now they can make those dreams reality. They make the stop, trying to... You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning play.